What's R-Truth doing? I'm not even sure he knows, pal.
This is one of the most important times in WWE history. This is our chance to elevate the tag team division. Our chance to take these new titles to new heights. That's why Adam Pearce and Triple H, where's Triple H at? Where's Triple H? Wait a minute. This Houdini got you fooled too. You a crafty little genie, huh? But I see right through you, Tommaso Ciampa. What's up, dog?
No puede ser real.
Hey,
What the hell is going on?
There's sugar everywhere.
Bro, I found me a comfy place to enjoy these platinum, multi-platinum, award-winning jelly rolls.
Truth? This is our clubhouse, man.
Filthy.
I know, and y'all ain't got no TV in here either. But look, I was looking for y'all. I heard that y'all was looking for a fifth member for y'all team for War Games. I just want to say I'm in. Sign me up.
Truth. War Games already happened.
2 days ago.
No. Did you win? How did I do? I got acrophobia, y'all.
What? Acrophobia. That's fear of spiders.
But I tell you what, the conspiracy knows that I'm afraid of heights.
Oh, that phobia.
But there better not be not one spider on this ladder.
I told you. It's
There better not be
arachnophobia.
no spiders in this ring
I told
this
you.
Sunday, because I'm afraid of them too.
Arachnophobia.
You see, that briefcase right there, if I open it up and if I see a spider, the grit's gonna hit the pan. You see, it started with me when I met Mickey and Minnie.
Hey.
Two peas in a pot. And then, Wade, I met Pinocchio. He told me that you was gonna win the Royal Rumble match. And look what happened. I don't even know if that's PG. So turn around and walk to...
Oh, no! A KO punch. Well, did take guts on Slater's part. Not very wise. Fortunately, he's not that smart. He's tough. Oh, no, Truth knocked himself out. That was smart. Yes, it was. What is he doing? John, do you have any idea what R-Truth is doing here?
I know what he's doing, Michael. I don't know why. He's putting a ladder in the ring. But I don't know why.
Wait a minute. No. I think R-Truth thinks this is a ladder match for the championship.
Oh, poor R-Truth.
WWE Universe enjoying Monday Night Raw here tonight live.
Wait, back it up. We got Charlie Chaplin in the crowd. What's going on?
Okay, can we not act like that's not R-Truth to Carmella?
It is!
The 24/7 champion?
Oh, it's on!
And here come the challengers!
Run, Truth!
And R-Truth trying to escape underneath the ring!
I conquered my fear in ladders. This Sunday,
Wait,
Money in the Bank.
what are you doing out here?
I'm talking about what the truth is gonna do in Money in the Bank this Sunday.
You're not even in the match.
This is on me. Kane, my bad. New Orleans, I'm sorry. Y'all be good.
Yes! She's been antlerless for weeks now. She's got a back.
Is there some sort of advantage to being half deer?
Wait a minute.
Now this might be a reason she might win.
What the hell?
What's our truth doing? I'm not even sure he knows, Pat. He's still looking for Tom and Nick, or where's Nick? Our truth just asks, where are the guys?
Adam Pearce, the Raw general manager.
Hey, this is the Women's Royal Rumble. You are in, you are out.
So you telling me all of the women in there?
He believes this is a tag team match, guys. He's trying to tag in, makes the tag. Here comes Truth.
Hot tag
Whatever works, right?
in a six-pack ladder match. We're going to have a little homage to his childhood hero.
Despite the fact that he was 40. R-Truth with a 5-knuckle shuffle.
All about how old you are in your mind and the ageless wonder that is our truth.
Oh, he's incredible. Balor sent into the ladder.
AA spine first. Cover my truth.
1, 2, 3. What a win. What a win for Truth.